literally just in Germany right now. I was so confused this morning though. I was like, where in the world am I? Good morning guys, I am in Berlin, Germany. There's a good reason why I didn't vlog between Singapore and here. I got really bad food poisoning. It was the worst flight I've ever had, to the point I was thinking I never want to take a long haul flight again. It was so awful. It just went on and on and on and on and on. It's so quiet. There's like nobody talking or anything. It's cold. I don't have my gloves on. Like, it's 0 degrees. I was kind of expecting worse, to be honest, but I've only been outside for about 2 minutes. If I was outside longer, it'd probably actually cool down. I'm probably still quite warm from being inside. First German supermarket, or European supermarket. So it's so weird going into a supermarket and you're speaking English and you're speaking German and you're kind of using like your hands to gesture what you actually want to film more, but I know there's a big no camera sign up, so I was like, I better stop before I get in trouble, kicked out. And it's so weird because everything's written in German and then the prices are underneath, but I'm like, I don't know how to match what I'm buying with the price unless it's like directly under it. But there's a whole like list of prices with lots of different things. I was like, what one am I buying? So it's like lunchtime almost, and I've just stayed in for like half the day just to make sure I'm fully recovered. But I just looked out the window and it is snowing. I'm so excited because when I was studying in Palmerston North it snowed in Christchurch a lot, and then when I moved back down it didn't really snow at all. I'm literally the most excited person right now. It's snowing, oh my goodness. I can handle winter in Europe if it snows. Look at that. Feels like Christmas. I want to go to the Christmas market soon because there's one not too far from here. I'm going to go there and fingers crossed it's still snowing then, because that will be like the coolest thing ever. I feel like I'm way too excited about this snow. I said this morning that it's not as cold as I thought it would be. Now it is really cold. I literally came down and I was like, I had to have one jacket on because this morning I had one jacket and I was fine. I had to literally go back up to my room and get a whole nother jacket and stick that on too because it is so cold. So now I've got 2 puffer jackets on, a jumper and a thermal, and socks and boots and everything. It really messes with my brain that everything's driving on the wrong side of the road. I am off to Primark because I need jumpers. So when I was packing I thought, well there's no point packing lots of jumpers and just taking up heaps of space and having to lug them around while I was in Asia. I decided to buy some when I got here. I'm really excited because it's my first ever Primark experience. Not even an hour walking outside in Europe, and I love Europe. I'm like obsessed with Europe already. It's so cool, and I'm so glad I had to walk to the shops because I feel like you see so much more. And there's Christmas trees everywhere. Found Primark behind the Christmas cranes. Good morning guys, it's the next day. I am off to the Brandenburg gate this morning, and I thought if I go early, my theory is that it will be really quiet and there won't be any people there. Here at the gate, and it's just before 9 o'clock and it's not actually too busy, so if you want to come in early and get photos and come before it gets real busy, it's a really good time. Like, it is a freezing cold winter's day, so that might have something to do with it. My fingers are so red to take my gloves off. It's crazy like seeing all these sites online and stuff and then like just seeing them in real life. Like, this is like right here. Like, it just blows my mind. I'm literally just in Germany right now. I was so confused this morning though. I was like, where in the world am I? Like, you know how you wake up and you're somewhere like in a different house or something and you wake up really confused? That was me, and I was like, what country am I in? What continent am I in? Where am I? I'm in Europe right now. Like, it's still a lot to take in. It's so cool. It's so hard to walk right now because the ground is so slippery. It's like iced over in the last like few minutes. It's obviously just like dropped to freezing all of a sudden. So I guess it was raining and now it's frozen. So I'll just walk really carefully and I'll try not to die. Actually I'm gonna walk on the cobbles so I feel like there's a little bit more traction. I've come to Starbucks, I've got myself a hot chocolate. I've just tasted it. I thought I was filming my first taste, but I hadn't. I don't know if it's like extra yummy because I'm cold, but it tastes amazing. So it's the caramel one and it's like cream and stuff. I've come to where the walking tour is. I'm so laid up right now.
From 1964 to 1969, it's a TV tower. Okay, so I'm gonna try to describe it for you. It looks like a big spike, like you can see here, like there's the feet, 1 foot, and then about 300 meters high there is a huge ball.
This what used to be, before the war, it was a library, and it was the most amazing library in the world. It had books that were only like one edition, handwritten books and everything. During the war, this is where the Nazis came and they burnt all these original books just in the square right here. 110 years before this happened, a guy paraphrased, he said, when people start burning books then they will start burning people, and 110 years later that's exactly what happened. And there's like a memorial here about the books, and if you look down you can see all the empty shelves which would have held the 20,000 books that were burnt. This is the memorial to the murdered Jews. The blocks start off quite small and then they get bigger and bigger. The reason behind it is because in the beginning the German Jews heard about what could happen but they didn't believe it was going to, and it just slowly over time grew until it just came upon them that all the blocks that just keep going and going represent the confusion, disorientation that they would have went through, and it literally just goes on and on and on. And like they start off tiny and they just get huge, so it just kind of comes really overwhelming, and just walking through them you just get that feeling, disorientation. So this car park here is actually where Hitler's bunker was. Like this whole car park was Hitler's bunker, and it was 8 to 11 meters underground. We're going to say this completely wrong, but I've come to the Potzdamerplatz Christmas markets. I'm gonna find something to eat here that's a bit more German than what I've been eating in the supermarket. I'm on a hunt now to see what I can find. It's so cute though, and they've got like a giant slide over here. So I got my currywurst. I didn't really know what it was, but it's like in this giant like edible bowl thing, and it smells so yummy and I'm so excited to try it. I didn't realise how huge it was going to be. And then it's got like these chip things in it, and that sauce is really yummy. Kind of reminds me of like deviled sausages. I'm just going to try a little bit of the outside. Oh, it's crunchier than I expected. It's like, it kind of tastes like dough, but it's like crunchy. It feels so much later than it is. It's only actually like 4 o'clock, but because it's so dark, it doesn't help that it's a rainy day, that it feels like way later. So I'm actually just having dinner at like 4. This was so hot when I got it a few minutes ago, because it's so cold out here. It's like getting cold already. That's crazy. It's currently 3 degrees and it's been raining all day, but that's okay. It's my one day, because I originally had 3 days planned in Berlin, but obviously I got food poisoning. That changed everything, so that was 2 days I couldn't explore, so I just had to make most of it today. Made the best of it. I've been out in the rain all day, got my umbrella, got my jacket on. Like, there's so much more I'd like to see here, but that's okay. It just means I'll have to plan another trip. Got an excuse to come back.